Alright fellas, it is Monday morning here. I'm going out, man, I tell you what, this heat wave is about to kill that new grass of mine, I'm telling you. I've been watering it, but I tell you what, it's not doing much good. It needs to have some rain on it, and we've got the chance of rain all this week, but daggone, you know, most of the rain that comes around here, when it gets to the Ohio River, it splits and goes around us, and we don't get anything, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd do another update here on the old uncertain T. This will probably be the last update, but I thought I'd show you guys what I got going on here. Let me get my jams turned down here. Alrighty, let's take a time and temperature check here, fellas. It is very much 8 o'clock in the a.m. Yep, and it's already 82.9, 83 degrees, 64% humidity. It's a little stuffy, ain't it? All right, let's get out. Let's get after it here, fellas. This is what I got. Dang on, I got to tell you what, it's looking pretty good. The rolling chassis is just about completed, but now I've ran into a problem. Man, I always create problems for myself. I'll tell you what. Take a look here. Well, let me start off with that engine. You know, when you print this kit out, this is a 3D printed kit I did. It's a 1/18 scale. The only thing they have on the front of this block is the timing chain cover, nothing else. So I didn't think it looked right, so I wanted to complete it. So I put a water pump on it. That's a water pump from a small block Chevy. And then I put a fan blade on it, and that's why I had to jack it up. You can see here I put a little block at the bottom of the radiator. I had to jack it up a little bit to get that fan blade a little bit lower. So I think it looks okay there. But boy, I'll tell you what, look at the, let me get my point. Look at the turn that's going to have to make. Look at that. Look at the turn that's going to have to make, get in there. And then this bottom hose is kind of interfering with my belt down there. So I kind of worked myself into a problem here. But I guess I'll get it worked out. I'll get something going on here. I got the top painted yesterday. That's a matte black. Boy, I hate masking stuff off because I always get bleed through or bleed underneath that tape. But I'll tell you what, this came out pretty cool looking. I like it. No bleed under the tape on this one. Man, that color's cool. I haven't polished this out yet. It's just got the 2K clear on it. It's been sitting for, this is day 3. And the headlights there, I've got the lens, I've got them all shaved down to fit right inside those buckets. So looking good there. I need to get those glued in, but first I need to do some bare metal foil around the front of that to get that chrome ring looking good there. I have a printed out XL coil. I'd like to go with that, but daggone, just I'm thinking the only place I got to go with it would be right there on the front of that firewall, right there on that corner I could put it. I guess that would look okay. There's just no spot down here anywhere to put it. It's just I don't know. I'll figure something out, I guess. That dash, excuse me, I've still got to find some decals that'll fit in there, and if not, I'll probably just paint the inside of those white, and then like I normally do, mark with my black fine tip marker, put the little indicators on there. And I got the steering wheel. I went ahead and painted the steering wheel itself a matte black. I thought it looked better that way. All chrome, which looked kind of funny. Still may do the very tip of that in the middle there. I might do that in black too, I'm not sure, but just haven't got that far yet. Guys, I wanted to show you something here. I got the interior already. Now here's the floor pan. I've got it painted on this is the inside, but I've still got it on the supports where I printed this out, and the reason I've still got this on the supports and I went ahead and painted it is because the original one I printed out bowed so bad on me when I cut it off the porch after a few days sitting out here in the garage. Man, that sucker just bowed on me. Look at that. That won't fit at all. Man, that just looks rough. So I printed out another one and left it on on the supports, and it's staying nice and straight. I like that. So today I'm going to cut this off the supports and then paint that bottom side and get her glued in there before it has a chance to warp on me. Because I'm telling you what, I had some other parts. The headers, I had to reprint some headers because look at these headers. Look how they bowed. Look like a banana, doesn't it? I just couldn't have that. So I printed out a new set, and I did the same thing with those. I left them on the supports and painted them, and then when I cut them off, I did the touch up and got them glued in place quick as I could. So they turned out pretty good. They stayed nice and straight. But man, it's looking good so far. I'm liking it. Got to get that key in the back there. That's my wire. The wire that I use there, that's for the other ends of the hose here, the radiator hoses. Gotta try and get those on there today somehow, I guess. And then I gotta cut the glass for this too. And you know, it's only got a front and a rear piece, and they're both flat, so it shouldn't be too difficult. It's got like a little pocket for the glass to fit in inside there, so I don't think that's gonna be too much of a problem. I just need to get after it and get it done, you know. Well, I finished my cup of coffee. I guess I need to go in and get another one and then start doing some work here instead of flapping my gums, huh? All right, guys, I'm done.